Right, do you want to know what the most purchased second-hand golf club of 2025 so far has been? Well, let's play a little guessing game. First clue, it's a driver. Second clue, it's got a bit of inherent draw bias to it. And your third clue, it's incredibly forgiving. Have you got it yet? Well, if you haven't, it's the TaylorMade Qi10 Max. So I teamed up with my friends at Golf Clubs for Cash. I gave them a call and went through the data, and we wanted to know what had sold the most. And this came out head and shoulders above the rest. But why? Well, I was racking my brains, and the first thought I came up with was, is it something to do with Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler? Okay, they play a different model, but when you're seeing people win the Grand Slam and multiple majors with this familiar blue face, I think there's a lot of credibility in that, and I think that's probably put it in a lot of people's hands. Number two, the forgiveness story. This is all about forgiveness and high MOI, this driver. You can hit this all across the face, and you're going to see some really flattering numbers, both in terms of ball speed, kind of front to back ball speed retention numbers, but certainly in terms of that left to right dispersion. So that's going to appeal to a lot of people. Thirdly, this has an inherent draw bias. There's a lot of us out there who struggle with that over fading shot or even a slice. So just everything they've done in the head here to create that little bit of right to left bias for the right hander, again, that could really help to put it in a lot of people's hands. But I wondered whether the actual reason lay a little bit deeper, and to me it might have something to do with shaft length. So when TaylorMade designed this head a couple of years ago to create the super high MOI and stability story that they did, they actually squashed the head down so they could move more of the mass to the perimeter of the golf club to create that stability. Now what that did is it moved this hosel area a little bit closer to the ground, and as such, when you put your normal TaylorMade shaft in there, it actually played about 1/4 of an inch shorter than it ordinarily would have. Now in all the fittings I've done over the years, I've noticed this can very often be a good thing for players. Getting people a little bit closer to the ball and reducing that shaft length can help them hit the center of the golf club more often, and that is one of the biggest components in hitting good drives. So to try and prove or disprove that theory, I actually did a little experiment. I went out on the golf course and I took a 44-inch shaft, 45-inch shaft, and a 46-inch shaft because I wanted to see what that would do to my strike and my efficiency. And interestingly, as I went down in length of shaft, obviously my club head speed slightly lessened, so I was losing club head speed. However, on the flip side of that, my actual output, my ball speed, was going up incrementally every time I went down in shaft length, which would suggest I was hitting the sweet spot more often and getting a more efficient transfer of energy. Head over to the Golf Monthly YouTube channel to watch the full video on that. The results are very interesting, and it's something I would definitely encourage people to think about in terms of driver length. And it's certainly one of the things that I think put this excellent driver in so many people's hands this year.